Hello everybody, and I'm going to talk about something I've never really talked about on this channel before, which is AI. Now, AI is getting a little crazy. What do I mean by that? Well, let me just show you. Now, I look a little different, don't I? You may be wondering, Zayden, how'd you do this? Why do you look like a character out of South Park? Well, AI made this. ChatGPT came out with a brand new update as of recently. A few days ago, they came out with, I think, some update where you can now take a picture of yourself. All right, let's say you take a picture of yourself. Right, for $20, you can go into ChatGPT, buy a membership. You can then tell ChatGPT, "Hey, take this image of me and put it into the Family Guy animation style." It will take a second. It will then take that image of you, and you will then, in the snap of a finger, aka a minute 30 seconds, look like you just came out of Family Guy. It is crazy. I'm going to show you a couple other images that the AI had made earlier. I got these all from my dad. So, Dad, thank you. My dad showed me this. I didn't know about this until about, 4 hours ago. I would have made a video sooner, but I was kind of busy with other stuff. But yeah, these are all drawings made by AI. It's crazy. There's a few in there made. One of them is me. Well, I should say my little guy. It's my little guy, but he looks realistic. He looks like a person, which, I don't know, that one just looks a little freaky. It kind of looks like me, according to my dad. Now, y'all aren't going to know because I obviously don't show my face, but yeah, he said it looks like me. Anyways, you can do all of this for $20 on ChatGPT. This is a brand new update they came out with, and honestly, it's pretty cool. I don't usually get very surprised by AI, but this is pretty cool. Honestly, I like this. Seeing my little guy in different animation styles or just different art styles in general has always been cool, especially for like Fan Art Friday. But seeing my little guy as a character from South Park is just crazy. Like, I told this to my dad as soon as I saw it. It looks like what I would make my character look like in, like, The Stick of Truth or The Fractured But Whole. Like, it's so cool. I don't know. It's not difficult to explain, but it's difficult to explain how this works. Basically, in summary, what it is the AI goes through Google, looks at a bunch of pictures of what you want. So, let's say, South Park. You take a picture of yourself. You say, "Hey, put this in the South Park style." It will then look through a bunch of drawings and stuff and like episodes of South Park. It'll then take your image and reconstruct it to look like what it just saw. And it is crazy. Now, I don't know if it would do it for a real face. I haven't tried that yet. I only have tried my little guy. But yeah, you can go ahead and try it for $20. This is not an ad for ChatGPT, but I might give them a couple new sales, honestly. It's really cool, though. It's really cool. I like this update. It's a good thing and a bad thing. Now, let me get into why it's a bad thing. On Twitter, there's a video I saw where somebody took the Lord of the Rings trailer, the trailer for the original Lord of the Rings, right? Took frames of it, put it into the Studio Ghibli style. I'll get into why the Studio Ghibli style specifically later. but they put it into the Studio Ghibli style, and then gave it to another AI, and then had that AI animate the next few seconds of the trailer. And then they just repeated that for the entire trailer. And it was pretty good. Now, obviously, you can tell that it was AI. It wasn't perfect, but it was crazy. It was really good. Now, why Studio Ghibli specifically? Well, from what I've heard, the guy who made the Studio Ghibli style, I don't know his name, but the guy who made that art style, he said he has a strong distaste for AI. He doesn't like AI. He thinks it's just trash and it's boring, stuff like that. So basically what people are doing are they are taking pictures, putting it into the Studio Ghibli style, and just basically rubbing it in his face. Like what they did is they took him saying, "I hate AI," gave it to ChatGPT, had ChatGPT make it in the style he created just to rub it in his face more. And it's I don't know if he's seen it yet, but it's so funny, dude. It's funny. But it's not super funny because this can mean a lot of things. This could mean a lot of people losing their animation jobs. Now, do I think that's going to happen very soon? No. I would say to the animators out there watching this video, you got 2 years. You got 2 years left. Minimum 2 years. Actually, no. I'll make 2 years maximum. 2 years maximum is what you've got. Right after that 2-year mark, you're going to have to start worrying about your job. If you're looking for an animation career, I'm sorry. This stuff is getting too good for how quick it's going. I mean, just 3 years ago, if that, 2 years ago or whatever, I mean, that Will Smith rock eating video or whatever, Will Smith eating spaghetti, The Rock eating rocks, whatever, either one works. Those videos were horrible 3 to 2 years ago. They still are horrible, but it's getting to a point where those are going to seem like cave paintings, honestly. It's gonna look like a cave painting next to the Mona Lisa with these new animations. It's like we're gonna have somebody in the next few years be like, "Oh, look, it's Will Smith eating spaghetti." And it's gonna look like an actual video posted by Will Smith on like Snapchat or whatever. Probably not Snapchat, but like Twitter or whatever, being like, "Oh, I'm eating spaghetti." Like, it's gonna look so accurate, dude. There's obviously a lot of things that AI is struggling with at the moment, which is like fingers and stuff like that, but it is figuring it out very quickly. Like the ChatGPT update. If you tell it to make a thumbnail for a video, it can do that. It can make thumbnails for videos with words and stuff. And if you know anything about AI image creation, you know that it's not very good with words. The words on AI is horrible. It's so bad. I worry for animators, dude. I'm worrying for animators. I'm worrying for artists because this stuff is getting too good to the point where it's going to be indistinguishable. Now, at the moment, obviously, if you showed my character on the screen to a South Park animator and we're like, "Hey, did you make this? Or did somebody you know on this team make this?" They'd probably be able to tell you no, tell you all the inaccuracies. You know, same thing with like the Family Guy animators, Simpsons, stuff like that. They'd be able to tell you whether it was made by them or somebody they know pretty quickly. Because it's not perfect yet. Do I think that it's going to be in the next couple months? No. It's gonna take probably at minimum a year for it to get to a really, really good standard to where even the animators aren't going to be able to tell. But that's still really close. 1 year? That's really close, dude. Like, I'm genuinely worried about people's jobs because so many people's jobs have already been ripped away by AI. Like, AI is a good thing and a bad thing. It's going to give people opportunities they've never had, but it will also rip away people's opportunities that they have had or are about to have. And it's just going to suck because people are probably going to start taking, like, a theory that my dad had, right, is that, you know how India has, like, those giant call centers where they have, like, 30 people on a floor of a building where they just do scam calls all day? He thinks that could happen with these AI animation studios, where they're gonna just have like giant buildings with one floor being completely dedicated to just like 20 to 30 people going through AI and making hour-long movies on YouTube with these AIs. Like, if they were already able to do it with just a trailer for The Wizard of Oz. No, The Lord of the Rings. If they were able to do it with The Lord of the Rings in under 24 hours, give them a week and they can take Avengers Endgame and completely turn it into a Family Guy styled movie. Like, give them, genuinely, take like 30 people, pay them $20 an hour to sit in a room and turn Avengers Endgame into Family Guy style using AI. They would be able to do it. And it's sad because if you think about it, turning The Lord of the Rings into Studio Ghibli with people would take probably half a year, if not multiple years, to take all of Lord of the Rings. Wait, was I saying Lord of the Rings trailer or the Lord of the Rings? Whatever. If you were to take a bunch of pretty good animators, give them a year to make the entirety of Lord of the Rings in like a Family Guy style, they might be able to finish 3/4 of it, but they wouldn't be able to finish it. Not in a year. But if you give it to an AI, give them a week. Give them 1 week to take all of Avengers Endgame and turn it into a Family Guy episode. Like, it's just crazy. I don't understand why and how it is progressing at so quickly to the point that it is. And it's just only going to get better, man. It's only going to get better. It can't go backwards, you know? Like, people say that, you know, humans are evolving backwards in certain areas. AI can't do that, I don't believe. AI is not going to be able to, quote-unquote, evolve backwards because we won't let that happen. People who are making AI are not going to let their AIs evolve backwards. They're going to let it keep going. Anyways, that's all I really wanted to talk about. You know, just if you know any animators, tell them that they got 2 years. Don't tell them why, just tell them that they got 2 years, okay? Tell them that they got 2 years and then walk away. They'll figure it out, maybe. I don't know. If they don't, send them this video, I guess. But, yeah. That's all I really wanted to say. If you want to see more videos where I kind of cover stuff like this, let me know. I don't really do videos like this very often. So, yeah. Just let me know. That's about it. Roll the outro.